Welcome, everyone. Join us as we dive into a vibrant, soulful musical that not only holds a special place in my heart, but also celebrates the heart and hustle of Brooklyn's diverse communities. It's a war of style, a war of words, a war of song. I'm talking the musical that rocked the world. So, it's time to put on the gloves, dust off that saxophone, and reserve your spot on this sidewalk stage for Brooklyn. Brooklyn is a musical with a book, lyrics, and music by Mark Schoenfeld and Barry McPherson. Using the play within a play structure, Brooklyn focuses on a group of 5 ragtag homeless musicians known as the City Weeds. Schoenfeld and McPherson had collaborated on a record more than 2 decades earlier, but lost touch until McPherson, now a Massachusetts housewife, encountered her former partner singing on a Brooklyn street corner as a means of support. She invited him to live with her and her family, and the two began to write songs based on Schoenfeld's experiences. They eventually wrote the plot with elements of Annie, Madame Butterfly, Moving Out, Rent, and, well, practically every fairy tale that ever ended with a happily ever after. Once upon a time, a famous young Parisian came to America to search for the father she never knew. Her only clue? Her name, Brooklyn. The reigning diva of the decade, Miss Paradise, is threatened by Brooklyn's newfound fame. She challenges Brooklyn to a battle of the divas at Madison Square Garden. Brooklyn accepts to deliver the father she has yet to find. Feeling the soul of the city that bears her name, Brooklyn is moved by a street performer who plays a rusty old crowbar as if it were a golden saxophone. The street singer, aka the Magic Man, leads Brooklyn to her father, where she learns the truth of who he is and where he's been. Although our Wicked Witch of the Hood, Miss Paradise, is about to wreak havoc with our heroine and her father, she doesn't mind if you love to hate her, because after all, that's still love. Moments before showtime, the wicked Miss Paradise confronts Brooklyn's father as the Battle of the Divas begins. Miss Paradise takes the stage. She warns America not to turn its back on her now, or you can all kiss her ass. Well, this leaves Brooklyn center stage abandoned by her father. The crowd roared, the votes poured in, and Miss Paradise ultimately wins. Brooklyn was just another face in the crowd. However, in that crowd was another face. So, you gotta ask yourself, do you believe in happy endings? Well, in April of 2003, it was time to see if Brooklyn would spread its wings or drown in the East River. The production opened at the New Denver Civic Theater, starring actress and singer Eden Espinosa. Well, as it would turn out, even this fairy tale had its own happy ending. But first, a happy beginning. It was announced in October of 2004 that Brooklyn would transfer to Broadway's Plymouth Theater, which would go on to be renamed as the Gerald Schoenfeld Theater, running for 284 performances. The cast starred Eden Espinosa reprising her role from the Denver production, stage and television actress Karen Olivo, Tony-winning actor and singer-songwriter Clevant Derricks, stage and film actor Kevin Anderson, and the woman born with nothing but a pair of dice around her neck, Miss Ramona Keller. In 2006, Brooklyn would recreate its Once Upon a Time production, this time as a national tour starring American Idol finalist Diana DeGarmo, singer and actress Melba Moore, and the street singer himself, Mr. Clevant Derricks, reprising his role from the original Broadway production. By February of 2018, Footlight Musicals was granted rights to put on the production in Indianapolis, Indiana. The heart behind these hands was staged in a cabaret style, with the audience actually seated on the stage. The production received favorably, selling out the vast majority of its shows, as well as being nominated for and winning 11 Encore Association Awards, including Best Production of a Musical. Not only has Brooklyn had its success in the United States, but the production has also been professionally staged twice over in London. The first production took place at Greenwich Theatre in 2019, And a digital production was produced and streamed during COVID-19 lockdowns in early 2021. The cast featured British musical theatre actress Emma Kingston and British actor and singer most recently seen in the London production of Moulin Rouge, Jamie Moscato. Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed this short but brief episode of Brooklyn the Musical. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an episode. Until next time, keep on dreaming big, keep on fighting for your own community, and remember, there's no place quite like Brooklyn.